Welcome to the world where you completely enjoy yourself and feel 1000% free to express yourself. My name is Ari. Today I'm super tempted to change the name of this channel from aristarfamily to the artist Ari, because I'm like, yeah, that just flows. Like, I'm inspired by the wizard Liz, and I'm like, I should be the artist Ari. But I also love the fact that you guys are family and we're like a star family. But I don't know, I might have to let that die, which would be kind of sad. But it wouldn't die, it would just evolve into something greater. What do you guys think? Anyways, this is a tarot reading. This is an intuitive reading. This is a order from what I call the high guides or the higher guides. These are my team of spirit guides that work in the angelic realm. The angelic realm is timeless and spaceless, so they can witness all spaces and all times in every single dimension. I also believe that other versions of my own consciousness are there in that realm, so the version of me that already finished with making this video, that's looking at the results of this video, can guide me while I'm creating the video, stuff like that. I'm into that esoteric shit. It just makes me happy. It makes me feel like I know what's going on, even though I have no idea what's going on. What is the human experience? One aspect of the human experience that I know that I'm being directed to speak about by the energy around us that wants us to succeed is this one question: what stops you from fully articulating what it is that you are feeling? I have two stories to tell you about incredible experiences that came from me articulating my own feelings. I'm meant to be telling these stories to you to give you proof that you can say exactly what you're feeling and something good can come of it. I think for most of you watching this video right now, you were very articulate of your feelings, or you were learning how to be as a child, and at some point you articulated how you were feeling, you articulated what you were truly thinking, and it was received in a way where your inner self saw that you hurt someone else, that you caused some kind of unfavorable result by expressing your authentic feeling, and now you're in an embodiment of self where it seems as though something inside of you stops you from fully, completely, truly articulating what it is that you are experiencing within. Therefore, you feel as though you are masking, you feel as though you are not being your authentic self, you feel trapped in a way. I'm trapped in a way because this top is slipping down. I didn't tie it tight enough, but it's fine, it's all good. Yes, this is the Gustav Klimt The Kiss painting in a scarf, and I tie this all different ways to make different clothing items out of it. It's one of my favorite fabrics. The first story is very quick, very simple. I also have the tarot cards laid out here, and I do want to read your cards and see what's up in your energy. I've got a couple questions to ask the guides of the tarot, but first I want to talk about a day in my life where I was walking through Lowe's. It says hardware stores. I think that's how I would describe Lowe's. It has a bunch of appliances and home life stuff in it. I walked down this aisle, and when I entered this aisle, you know how there's like a threshold? Like, there's a moment in time where you're not in the aisle, and there's a moment in time where you are in the aisle, okay? I experienced a completely different feeling state when I entered the aisle. I think it's bullshit to think that some people are empathic and others are not. I think we're all empaths. I think we all feel each other's feelings. Some people just maybe suppress that part of themselves because they don't want to feel, but I honestly think that we all are capable of feeling each other's feelings. You can probably feel how I'm feeling right now, and we're not even in the same room together. I become a version of myself that has stepped into this aisle, and my feeling state has dramatically gone into greater levels of excitement. And when I go into greater levels of excitement, I realize it must have something to do with the two people that are in this aisle. It must, because it seemed like I picked it up as soon as I was closer to their vibration. I could see with my physical eyes there are two people in this aisle. There's no one else in this aisle. These two beings are occupying this space. I enter their energy field and I instantly feel excited. So I decide to speak about it bravely, courageously. And I say something like, I feel so excited as soon as I'm in your energy. Do you guys have something to be excited about? What is it that is so exciting? I want to know. And they smile back as if I just said something completely normal. And they say, yeah, we're super excited because we have this home project that we're working on. I don't even remember exactly what they said, but they were excited because they were doing something to improve their home, which is a pretty common thing for the people of Lowe's shoppers. Lowe's shoppers are usually doing something to change their home life in some physical way. And these people were so smiling and happy, and I didn't disturb them by expressing what I was feeling. It wasn't strange what I did. I think it made them even more excited, and they seemed to be more excited. And they said that thing about their home project, and I said, oh, that does sound exciting. And they say, I hope your day is exciting too. We're sending you blessings for whatever you're up to. And I was like, ah. And I walked away thinking, you know, a part of me that felt empty was full again. This idea within me that I could say words about what I'm feeling and it could be good and it could be exciting. So I'm going to ask the tarot, what is it? These two cards are peeking out at me. We've got Queen of Wands and Knight of Cups in reverse. Knight of Cups in reverse. Let me see in the guidebook what the Knight of Cups is all about. It's moments like this when I wish I could just Google Knight of Cups in reverse and just get the quick answer. Okay. So the Knight of Cups is tuning into the creative flow of the divine wisdom, allowing his chakra to be wide open. So it's something in the heart chakra possibly. The Knight of Cups channels inspire creativity from divine love that is expressed in his world. So with this card coming out in reverse, I think the cards are just saying, yeah, like you're not channeling inspired creativity from divine love. You're on a spiritual journey right now of opening up this idea that you could bridge the spiritual realm of air with the watery realms of the heart and emotions. So maybe a key point of advice, you're super connected to the spiritual realm, I'm assuming. Use the guidance of the spiritual realm to guide you on the ways in which you can properly express the heart and the emotions. I will say it's not a one-size-fits-all answer. It's not just, oh, now that my heart is open, now that my throat is open, I'm going to express everything on my heart and everything on the throat. Sometimes there are messages that are inside my body that I keep inside my body, that I share with myself. Queen of Wands is coming out as well. Discernment could be relevant here. Queen of Wands is the mother of creation. The Queen embodies the elements of water and fire, balancing and integrating the fluid feminine intuitive wisdom with the fiery masculine life force that expands into active, inspired vision. Fear has no power over her. So it seems like the tarot is asking us to not be overpowered by fear. Don't be afraid what can happen when you choose to express yourself creatively. Am I just talking to a collective of artists? Are we all artists here? Because that would be cool. And in that case, I really think I could successfully have my YouTube channel be called The Artist Ari. Why not? Why not? Tune into the knight in shining armor within you. Instead of, expressing yourself and hoping that someone else is protecting you and that everything will be okay, realize that you're protecting yourself through all of this. The next story I have about expressing my feelings happened on a bus ride. I was going to a job interview and I needed to take the bus to get there, and a person walked onto the bus and I could feel, there was a moment in time where the bus did not have this person in the bus, and as soon as this person came into the bus and walked towards me, I just feel stress and anguish and upset, and it gets stronger and stronger and stronger as this person is walking down the bus aisle closer and closer to my seat. And this person ends up sitting right behind me, and I decide, you know what? I'm gonna express what I just experienced to this person. So I say, in the most polite way possible, yet also staying true to what authentically is alive in me, I turn around and I say, you look incredibly stressed. Like, in the kindest way. Are you stressed about something? And he had a sigh of relief and he said, yeah, I'm going through this drama in my relationship and it's really taking over my life. And he just starts opening up and telling me all about this horrible ex-boyfriend that's constantly harassing him, and he's going on and on and on about it. I offer my presence. In many moments, I don't even need to give advice. I just need to be there for the people around me. And that can resonate with you too, maybe. That we don't even need to be smart or wise or offer great words. Sometimes it's just about being there and listening to one another. So I'm listening, offering presence, and at one point, my presence has been pretty tapped into, and I'm like, okay, I can't just sit here anymore and listen to this because it's just on and on and on. And I was like, you know what? I gotta switch up the vibe of this conversation. So I step in and I'm like, okay, I've just heard all about this horrible ex-boyfriend. What kind of man do you want to be with? And that's when the vibe switch and he says, I want to be with a tall, buff, handsome man that works out. I was like, that's all you want? That's so easy to find. A tall, buff, handsome man that works out? A tall, buff, handsome man in your life, may that come to you very quickly. I literally spell this man. I just put a spell on him that he's... That's what we do for each other when we wish stuff for each other. You don't have to have herbs or all these tools to make a spell on someone. You can literally say, I grant you to experience the greatest joy of your life, and there you go. I just put a spell on you. It's very easy. We're doing it all the time without even realizing. People that don't believe in spells are probably spelling themselves and everybody else all day. By just deciding what kind of experience you're going to have, you're creating magic. You're creating your life. I'm so sorry that I have to keep adjusting my top. I don't know if that's distracting or not, but it's distracting for me, so I apologize. Probably won't wear this video. Probably won't wear this shirt in another video. We'll see what happens. Anyways, I was so glad that I expressed. The point of this story is that I was glad that I expressed what I was feeling and what I was sensing. And I've been really lucky with really great experiences where really cool stuff happens. And I haven't even told you the coolest part about this story with this guy on this bus. I go to my job interview. So he gets off the bus to go do his thing, to go live his life. I get off the bus to go have my job interview. I have an experience there, and then I walk into this cafe, and I'm sitting in the cafe, and the only reason I went into the cafe was because my spirit guides were guiding me to go into the cafe. I was just getting this energy that was urging me into this cafe. And I was like, all right. And I really, I kept having my thoughts about going back to the bus stop to get on the bus. And my spirit guides were like, no, stay in this cafe, stay a little bit longer. Please don't go until we tell you to go. And I'm like, okay. I kind of get excited when I get direct guidance like that. I'm just like, wow, something important is going on and I need to be in this cafe right now. Like, there are interdimensional beings scoping down into my vibration, speaking to me, just so that I stay in this cafe longer. Oh, like, that's happening. And I leave the cafe, get on the bus, and the bus goes to like 3 stops, and the same guy from earlier gets on the bus. I think that if I would have said, no spirit guides, no inner voices, whatever I'm hearing here, I'm not gonna listen to a commandment, I'm just gonna, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there was timing involved, and I was meant to see this person again because I listened and because I chose to wait in that cafe, because I was being guided to wait in that cafe, and because I got onto the bus. At the time that I got onto the bus, I was able to meet up with this person again, and this person sat by me, and they were so excited to tell me that while they were at the gym, they got asked out by a tall, buff guy that works out. He came up to them, a brand new guy, a guy that this guy has seen at the gym before, and he has always thought that he was cute, and he never said anything because he was too shy, and he didn't think they were in the same league. But the hot, cool, cute, handsome man that works out came up to my new bus friend, and the bus friend that I told would meet a hot, handsome, cute man that would work out. It literally happened instantly. I love putting out intentions into the world for people to get what they want to get. I love doing that. And I did that on this random day. And this guy was so excited to tell me that he has plans to work out and have a meal with this man. It's a date. He asked him out, and he just could not believe that someone asked him out. And he's like, I just need to forget about all this drama with my ex-boyfriend. I just got asked out. Thank you so much. We should be friends. He got my phone number, and I never got a text from him. I don't really know what happened with that, but maybe he heard me say my number wrong or something. But yeah, that was really cool. It was really cool that that happened, and that would not have happened without me choosing to trust my feelings and say what I was seeing and say what I was sensing. I think that if you are getting a feeling about someone, like, I've had times in my life where I'm out shopping. I have this specific memory where I was out shopping and I could feel someone in a really dark, dense, negative vibe, and there was a spiritual guide with me, probably my guardian angel, telling me, you don't need to help that person. Don't go up and say anything. Like, there are times where I can feel where people are at. I can feel them going through things, and spirit will tell me, keep your distance. I try to do everything I'm guided to do. So I'm here in this moment speaking these words to you because I meant to encourage you. I also just pulled the Wheel of Fortune, and I meant to read this message as well, to encourage you to be yourself, to keep enjoying yourself, keep accepting yourself, and don't worry so much about what's gonna come from you choosing to do what you feel guided to do and what you enjoy doing. The Wheel of Fortune represents the ever-changing cycle in one's life. Our lives are in constant motion, revolving around the ups and downs life hands us. No moment ever stays the same. Just as you are getting comfortable, the wheel turns, and you are moving towards another situation, sometimes good, sometimes not so good. At times, you may think that the wheel is stuck because the bad luck funk has been visiting way too long. One has to remember the Wheel of Fortune is also the karmic wheel of fate. So, on the many multi-levels of lifetimes, one may be paying a bigger bill this time around than another. Eventually, the wheel does shift. Sometimes we just don't recognize it because we are so wound up in what we think should happen. The Wheel of Fortune is the game of life. There are no guarantees. How you play out your fate is up to you. I feel like this card negates everything I said, where it's just like, you never know what could happen. I think something interesting about this is I have this idea that you could set an intention where you tell yourself, I'm going to express what's truly on my heart in this moment, and it's going to give me good karma, or just, connecting with karma and saying, I want to have some really good karma come to me. I want to have an increase in finances coming my way. And the way that I see these finances come my way is by me choosing to support people through the way that I feel inspired to offer support. And that's going to come back to me tenfold. Maybe you can connect with your Wheel of Fortune and create your own fortune in this lifetime. The Wheel of Fortune is the ever-turning cycle of life, death, and rebirth. It's number 10, representing the end or completion of something, as well as the beginning of something new. Guys, when I was talking about changing the channel name, that's totally coming up. I think I should just trust myself. I hate the idea of making the channel like all about me, because if I call it the artist Ari, it's like, but it is me talking, and I mean, you're part of it. It could be the artist Ari Star. The artist Ari Star. The Wheel of Fortune also brings gifts of movement, change, good fortune, success, karma, and coming into your destiny. I kind of love this for us. My destiny is I'm meant to sit here and share with you what's on my heart and what's in my mind. I'm a channel. I'm an artist. I'm creating my life. I'm enjoying the life that unfolds. And even check out this Wheel of Fortune. Look at these angels on the four corners of the card and the animal guides. There's a black bear, a hawk, a wolf, and this looks like a goat, possibly. Or like a buffalo. We've got the animal guides, we've got the spiritual guides, and here we are dancing somewhere within this wheel, picking up our karma, enjoying the game of destiny. Come deeper within your heart with me. Notice the art you've wanted to express into being. Are you seeing yourself freely sharing without a care? Be aware of your emotional state. Don't try to erase what is authentically you. Go into your mental garden and drop seeds of good faith in regards to your career, in regards to your finances. Money is so attracted to me when I share what's authentically me. Your love life, your partnerships. All I have to do is be myself and I'll be loved. Dropping these seeds, these good ideas that can grow and grow and grow. A belief is just a thought that's been repeated thousands of times. So share thoughts with yourself about how great it is that you get to express what you're feeling and share what you're thinking, and how good it is. How good it is to notice that there's some deodorant on my arm and I can just wipe it off and say, yeah, everybody, I'm human. I'm here in this video, just sharing. This message is feeling super complete. I'm sending you blessings of love and joy, inner peace, safety. Continue to nurture whatever it is that you're growing in your life right now, and don't be afraid to stop anything, to end relationships with not a person. I'm talking about like relationships with yourself, relationships with habits, relationships with objects that are no longer serving you. You have the freedom to change your life in every single moment, and I hope that the changes that you are choosing for yourself are for your highest good as well as the highest good of your community. Thank you for connecting with me, and I look forward to our future connections. Goodbye.